Yo, 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 yo. We live, boys. It's been a bit since I've been live. It's kind of weird being live again. Let's get it. You guys excited for this trailer? Let's go. What up, Zach? What up, Zach? How we doing, boy? How we doing, boy? I would do face cam, but I was building a new desk the other day, and I just pulled my camera. I was doing it as lazy as possible, so I just pulled my camera off of my old school desk and sat it on my bed, and I wasn't paying attention, and the cable bent. So now there's a shortage in the cable, so I have to go buy a new cable from Best Buy. So no face cam today, unfortunately. But you guys don't want to see my face anyways. You guys want to see this trailer. I think I have all my settings good to go. I've got my background audio turned up, I think, fairly well. So when the trailer starts, we should get some pretty good volume on it. What up, Volk? My boy Volk and my boy Zach in the chat. Let's go. Bars. 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 You guys excited about this? What do you guys want to see the most? What are you guys most excited to see? I think I'm most excited to see more characters, as weird as it sounds. And I'm hoping we get some career mode information. Also, if you want a good laugh, I don't know if you guys can see the NDL popping up on the screen right now in the EA Sports UFC chat. Look it up. You will trip out. What up, homie? I'm hyped too. NDL is so funny. It's such a funny clip on Twitter. If you could find that clip, it should be pretty easy. If you Google NDL, the video should pop up. It's hilarious. It's a good way to start your day. It's coming from a black guy, so you have my permission. Not that you need it. Oh. Yeah, Volk, I'm with you. They're going to reveal some extra of the roster today. We know that for sure. Yep, Nico Defense League. You already know. Oh my God. Believe it or not, I've never watched Nico, but now I am. Now that I know what it means, I'm going to watch him. That's hilarious. I got to go to work right after this trailer this morning. So, I've got basically the trailer and then about another 15 to 20 minutes where we're just going to talk about it. And then I got to go to work. I'm IT and our internet went out yesterday, so I got a long list of things. I don't think I can curse this early in the video that I have to get done today. So I did turn off my fans. So if you hear a hum, it should be a fairly minor one. My shock mount is also broken on my blue baby bottle mic. So if you hear a hum, it might be actually from my desk. I just got a new desk. It's dope. Let's see. Okay, enough talking about desks. Let's see what you guys have. Bro, watch him. He's hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to watch him. I'm going to watch Nico. 100%. 100%. They definitely changed stuff from the beta. I don't think, Young Savage clips, I don't think we're going to see, though, many of those changes today. There'll definitely be some new stuff. Whoa, what up from Australia? What up, homie? I really want to go to Australia. You guys have, I know a lot of people like Mexico's news women, but I think you guys have the best news channels. They're hilarious, and I'm a comedy guy. Yeah, I don't know how much different we're going to see in this reveal trailer compared to the beta, because I think the beta was already done. I think I said this in one of my initial thoughts videos, but I think the beta was already done by the time quarantine even started. I think that beta was already complete. So I think what we're seeing is a version of the game from like January or February in the beta, rather than a beta from, like a month or two ago, right before it got dropped. So I wouldn't look too much into the beta compared to the release yet, because I do think it's going to be some substantial changes that have already taken place. And then I think they're also going to take a lot of the criticism that we passed on, and they're going to make some changes. You guys passed on. I think I was pretty nice looking back at my videos compared to how a lot of people have kind of come under attack. Like, the Brizzo, he's easily my favorite person that I've reached out to, at least, and had a conversation with about any of the EA Sports games. And you guys attacked him. You turned him into a meme. It's sad. They're definitely going to change the ground game a little bit. I think they're going to work on submissions for sure. I do think they're going to improve character models over time. I don't know if that's something we'll see on release. I think the controls will probably get a slight tweak, because that's obviously, I think they're going to do some type of improvements to the ground game. I just don't know what. those new buttons are, yeah, it's going to take some time. I do like how responsive the game is. I went back to UFC 3 yesterday, and it felt sluggish compared to UFC 4. At least at 170 and 185, it felt slow. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, you can still see the EA chat here, too. I still have it up on screen until the actual trailer starts, and then I'm going to go full screen. Yeah, Marshall Mind is a G. He's a G. He summed it up really well, I think. He went into a lot of things that you may not have thought about initially just because he's a more technical player and puts a lot more time into it than I do, or at least do right now. I think when 4 comes out, me and him will be pretty competitive in how much time we put into it. But, yeah, he broke down some really good points that even I missed. So, if you're looking for 4 away from 1K. Yeah, it's amazing, man. So I came back to YouTube. I graduated. I went back to work for a bit, and then I realized I needed a hobby that I could do indoors during quarantine. So I had my Oculus Quest, so I started kind of making videos again. And at the time, I was at like 500 and some change. And we jumped up, what, 450 almost subscribers in the span of just a few weeks. So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate that. I mean, immensely. I appreciate it. Thank you. I think they will make some changes to ragdoll physics because they made changes to ragdoll physics in UFC 3 in the day 1 patch. So I'm hoping we see some changes there as well. We'll have to wait for sure, but I think so. Anything special for 1K? Man, I don't know. What do you guys want to do? I haven't really planned anything. I've been working on scripts for UFC 4. So I was going to wait and just drop the videos and see how you guys react. But this is, yeah, 2 minutes to go on my screen. I'm so excited, Ryan. This is what we're going to do for UFC 4 when it first releases. I am not going to be putting up maybe any online content. What I'm going to be doing is story mode content, and I'm basically going to build a character. He's going to have an actual story. I'm going to take like clips from actual interviews with other fighters and press conferences and Dana White interviews, and we're just going to build a storyline that's fictional, but fantasy to the extreme. I think that's the most interesting approach to UFC 4's storyline, or career mode. And it's definitely got me excited. So I'm working on scripts for that right now. I'm 2 scripts in, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to go back and end up changing some information. And of course, once the game comes out and I start playing it, it might be a little bit more difficult. Yes, there will be microtransactions in UFC 4, but what they've said so far is they will all be cosmetic. So outfits, costumes, for your creative fighter, etc. So under a minute to the trailer. So excited. How do we get more? Oh, hope we get more than 22 creative fighter slots. With creative fighters supposed to be so important, I too hope that they put at least something like 50 slots in there. I know that's kind of absurd, but it'd also be cool to have fighter share too. Expand that and then give us fighter share. So yeah, B Ford Lancer. It's not an original idea. I've seen most of the time when I see it though, it's NCAA 14 gameplay. I follow a few people that make some great videos on NCAA gameplay, and they do that same kind of storyline, as well as I reached out to another UFC gamer who does the same thing, and oh my god, he does incredible stuff. I asked him if I could use his model actually, so that it didn't come across like I was trying to steal anything. Who do you think will win, Teal Robert? Robert Whitaker. Yeah, I think he's got it. I think he's got it. Oh, trailer time, boys. Real quick, can you guys hear everything really well? Give me an A-OK. Let me know if I need to adjust the audio. I'm going to put quality at 1080p. Is volume good? Volume's good. Teal and Steel, Teal all the way. A lot of Darren Teal fans in here. Listen, I like Teal too. I root for him in every fight he's been in, minus the Woodley fight, but that was because everybody was against Woodley. I'm going to turn the volume down for just a second, but on YouTube, and when the trailer comes in, I'll turn it back up. It's really loud in my ear. I hope they show some type of update, too. Yeah, Volk. Yeah, Volk. I do. I really hope they show some career mode, or at least creative fighter. I really do. I don't know if it's the best fight game ever, but it has the potential to be very fun, and I'm excited about that. Stipe versus Miocic. Man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Stipe. I don't think Miocic has the gas tank to survive that. Stipe's hands are too much for Miocic. I am very interested. I don't even have a pick, but Stipe versus Cormier 3. I don't have a pick, but I'm so excited about that fight. I'm so freaking excited about that fight. Yeah, Woodley. No one liked Woodley, Volk. Where am I from? I am from Dallas, Texas. U.S. United States of nonsense. United Trump Nation. Pick Cormier because it's a small cage. Are they not fighting at Fight Island? Because I thought Fight Island had a normal size cage. I'm going for the ref. Nico Defense League in the building. Oh, here we go, guys. All right, I'm going to turn up the volume, and I am going to shut up. Let's have some fun.
Welcome to EA Sports UFC 4, the most authentic and immersive MMA experience to date. We overhauled the clinch game using EA Sports real player motion tech, redesigned ground and pound gameplay to be more dynamic and exciting, improved our striking controls to be more responsive and player friendly, and revamped our presentation around high impact moments to bring the action to life like never before. UFC 4 delivers massive improvements to every phase of the fight. UFC 4 introduces all new high impact moment presentation to ensure you see, hear, and feel every sensational turning point in the fight. When you land a devastating blow, improved real-time facial and body deformation sends a shockwave through your opponent. And with all new replay cameras, you get to see every brutal detail in super slow motion. On top of that, when someone gets rocked with a big blow or crisp combination, all new stun moments let you know when it's time to go for the finish, or cover up and survive. An updated control scheme introduces dynamic striking inputs to give you better control over advanced strikes and combinations. This new mechanic makes it easier to throw advanced strikes by requiring fewer simultaneous button inputs. It's as simple as choosing between a button tap to perform faster basic strikes or a button hold for flashier, more damaging blows, giving you better access to your fighter's entire striking arsenal. The clinch is an important part of real-life MMA, utilized by elite fighters to dominate their opponents with fluid entries into positions for dirty boxing or slick throws and takedowns. For UFC 4, we used RPM tech to rewrite the book on our clinch game and break free from a system that was built for the ground. Now, the clinch is the closest range of stand-up gameplay, and you can enter and exit with more intuitive controls. This opens up the ability to drive your opponent to the cage, throw strikes with more freedom, and seamlessly execute a variety of trips, throws, and takedowns. Further leveraging the power of RPM tech, we've added more variety, fluidity, and impact to our takedown mechanics. Unlike UFC 3, where the result of a takedown attempt was decided in an instant, we've integrated locomotion into takedown offense and defense, allowing you to drive your opponent towards the cage for the finish or use footwork to deny their takedown attempts. With these advances, in addition to a multitude of new takedown animations, players will see a greater variety of outcomes driven by both fighter attributes and player skill. From power carries to clean sprawls, to all new driving takedowns where players actively push or defend through the takedown attempt, fights can be won or lost in these impactful wrestling moments. Finding ways to inflict significant damage on the ground has become the trademark of some of the UFC's best. With our changes to ground and pound, UFC 4 gives you greater control in postured up positions, so the striker has more tools to finish the fight. The defender also has more options that present different risks and rewards, like the ability to use head movement or well-timed counter transitions. A more intuitive control scheme mirrors stand-up striking, benefiting all players and allowing those with high skill to use it to their advantage. An all-new grapple assist control feature offers a new way to operate on the ground. 3 simple left stick inputs allow players to trigger attempts to get up, submit, or advance to a more dominant ground and pound position. Legacy controls are of course still available for more technically skilled players. Finally, submission finishes have also been revamped in UFC 4. The cumbersome system of previous titles has been replaced with 2 new minigames for choke and joint submissions, making them more accessible and varied throughout the experience. With the ability to strike during submissions, transition to faster finishing positions, or the opportunity to execute a high-impact slam to escape, the BJJ game has never been more fun. Submissions aren't just isolated to the ground. We've also added new takedown counter submissions and standing submission attempts from within the clinch. With RPM technology, intuitive control schemes, and our all-new high-impact moments, EA Sports UFC 4 offers the most authentic, intuitive, and exciting gameplay experience in franchise history, giving you sensational moments that only the sport of MMA can deliver. So step into the octagon and shape your legend.
All right. Should we watch it again? Let's run it back, yeah? So I am gonna mute it. Where do we even begin, I guess? Where do we even begin? Okay. I'm gonna run it back, but I'm gonna change the playback speed here to about half. Okay. So you guys know how positive I've been about everything involving this game. This was a bad trailer, right? Can I get a show of hands? Who enjoyed this trailer right now and who actually thinks this was a bad trailer? My vote is bad trailer, but I want to see if I'm onto something here. If I took some notes during that trailer. I muted my mic and I was just taking notes. But I don't have really any notes. Sorry you feel that way, waving hand. You guys are so cruel. The Brizzo is trying. He's trying. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so everybody feels the same. So the trailer was trash. I'm not tripping. Yeah? We got a lot of new fighters. Well, I mean, most of these guys we knew we were going to get. Is there anybody in this trailer that we didn't think we were going to get? I don't think there's anybody in this trailer that we didn't think we were going to get. Oh, here, 1 second. Your comment got hidden. Let me show it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, it wasn't terrific. I'm gonna go over my notes here, but if I had to give that trailer a review out of 10, that's a 4, boy. And it's only a 4 because they dropped the trailer in general. Like it's kind of like when you're taking a test, you know, and you get points for just writing your name down. You showed up. That's the points I'm giving you. So this is gonna be a negative take now. I was really excited. I was like, I'm gonna start off Tuesday on a good note. This is gonna be fun. There's your Thiago Santos and Johnny Walker clip. They're both in the game. I actually didn't predict Johnny Walker. I didn't see him the first time. I must have been looking down. The lower camera angle. Can't you change the camera angle? I'm pretty sure there was a setting, in the beta where you could change that camera angle. Yeah, I think the weight. I think you're right. I think the weight made us more excited. You could change the camera angle. Yeah. So if you don't like that lower one, you should be able to change it. I don't think I changed it, but I probably will in the full one because I don't know if I want to play from that angle either too much. Yeah, wide is probably the right way. Volk is on to something here. I think we're all going to end up enjoying wide. Let me go over some of these notes. You guys just tell me what you think. Obviously, they're basic. I haven't had time to really dissect the trailer and do a whole lot. For those of you just joining us, my actual camera is kind of damaged right now. The cord on it has a shortage, so you're not unfortunately going to see my face, but we'll just listen to my voice and watch the trailer as that's what you mostly want to see. Anyways, the game looks better than I do, so that's saying something. So big moments in the trailer, high impact moments. Now, I complained about this in my initial thoughts video. I said that whole bloody, veiny, and the blue screen that pops up on the side, like, you don't see that in real life. Like, maybe for casual fans that works, but imagine in Madden when you get hit, if the screen just went blurry or something, you know? Like, why would you don't want that. If anything, give us a slightly blurred effect when we get rocked and let that be it. When we're going out, slightly darken the screen a little bit. Think Fight Night when you got knocked out or got dropped and you're getting the count up and you have the referee counting and it's just like this blurry situation going on. Sorry, my cat was eating one of my cords. I had to get him off of it. So you have high impact moments. They shouldn't be bragging about that. I would turn that off, and I think a lot of fans are going to turn that off, including casual fans. I don't even think casual fans are going to enjoy that. Real player motion for the clinch. The clinch is one of the few things where I didn't have too many negative things to say. I want hits to the head from top sprawl. Yeah, exactly. You should be able to hit to the head from top sprawl. I don't know if I even practiced top sprawl because I struggled so much with takedowns and takedown defense. So real player motion for clinch. I actually do like the clinch game, and I think they'll probably even improve on it a little bit from people who had issues with it that I didn't notice. So they should have X-ray vision when you break a bone. Is this Mortal Kombat? Yeah. How is Calvin Cater not in the game? How is Calvin Cater? I'm sure they'll add him in one of the DLCs, but he just seems like he should be a launch character. He's such a big prospect, you know? I'm curious if O'Malley, O'Malley's going to be in the game, right? RPM takedown or real player motion for takedown, so momentum-based takedowns. All of this stuff we already knew, but these are just the bullet points that they gave us at the top of the screen. I'm just kind of delving into what they showed. So you're supposed to be able to move with momentum to stop these takedowns. They made it look a lot easier in the trailer than it really is. For everybody that played it, Nunes didn't have her tats? What? I didn't even notice that. O'Malley was in UFC 3, so he'll be in UFC 4. Where was I? Real player motion for takedown, so momentum. You should be able to move away from takedowns to avoid getting taken down and beaten on. I'm going to be honest, I don't think anybody had much success with that in the beta, so hopefully they do fine-tune that quite a bit in the real game. New submission system, so now we can jump and do flying triangles and stuff and flying arm bars, which I swear they had the jumping arm bar from Mighty Mouse in UFC 3. Am I wrong about that? Can somebody confirm whether or not that was in UFC 3? I can't remember because I strayed away from the submission system for the most part in UFC 3. I thought it was trash too. I thought it was trash. I'm a hard man to please when it comes to the submission system. Yeah, they had it. But here they talk like some of those jumping submissions are brand new, so I guess they just added more. That's the takeaway I'm going to have. The Mighty Whiz Bar. I kind of like that name. Yeah, flying arm bars were a thing in UFC 3. I was confident in it. So, I mean, did I miss anything? Outside of all the new characters we have, did I miss anything? I don't think we saw a lot here. And obviously I need to delve deeper into the trailer and see, more things about it. But, I mean, is that Gray Maynard? They put Gray Maynard in the game? A flying armbar from clinch was from Ronda. Yeah. The impact system. Yeah, how did I talked about impact moments and immediately went on that rant about the terrible effects. But, it's got like this fight night kind of impact system going on now. So when you hit people, sweat, blood, we saw that in the beta. But you're getting a close-up now of how the face kind of rumples and stuff. I wonder if that also is going to have that may have been Jack Hermanson. My fault. I could have sworn it was Gray Maynard, but I didn't look at the other guy, so I didn't see the weight class. Also, why would Gray Maynard be in this game? Add John Wick. That would be great. Yeah, so they have like the Fight Night high impact effects. You can kind of see some of it popping up on the screen now. It's pretty cool. I'm still excited for the game. I just feel like they're fumbling the ball promotionally. I feel like how does Madden always do this right? Like, when Madden added the X Factor, I thought everyone was going to hate that. Like, adding some type of arcade, game simulation feature to a UFC game, to a Madden game, to an NFL game, a sim. Like, there's no way people are going to like that. Let's go to Twitter and see what people are saying. But so far, most people seem to love X Factor. Promotionally speaking, this is casual based. This is a patch updated UFC 3. I still want to play it, but it's kind of weak. I mean, no one is wrong. TRT Vitor. Yeah, I played Vitor in UFC 3 yesterday. He was the first person I chose to kind of warm back up. And he felt so slow. I'm like, Vitor is explosive. In the first round, he should be fast, 90 plus speed. and he felt slow as dirt. It felt like I was trying to scramble with Tom Brady or something. He felt slow. He felt slow. Wow, the trailer went live 15 minutes ago on Twitter before... Okay, that doesn't really matter. Cool. Is anybody talking about anything? We don't need the screen to turn red. Yep. People mad at the graphics. Yep, that makes sense. Somebody wanting bare knuckle mode. I don't hate that. You sound like the hood version of Obama. Maybe one day we'll talk about where I get my grammatically correct speaking from. I didn't always speak like this. I'm from deep East Texas. I mean, if you want to know what I used to sound like, it was like extremely country. Imagine what you think of when you think about Texas 10-gallon hats and cowboys. That's what I grew up around. I worked hard in school to get rid of my accent and speak properly without the twang and the slang. Like, yeah. The tattoos are missing due to copyright. That's been an issue, I think, in every UFC game, is getting, because a lot of tattoo artists, for whatever reason, seem to have like this copyright ownership on things that are on someone else's body, which I think is absurd. I think that's truly absurd. I think tattoos should be outside that law, but I haven't studied that law, so I don't know. I'm not a copyright lawyer. Cybercrimes and digital marketing. Those are my expertise. We need Dad Cerrone player model. We definitely need Cerrone with the beard. I'll give you that. We do need that. Here are some pictures, just in case you guys wanted to see some extra pictures. What's weird is it looks like Jose Aldo's model is pretty solid. Did Khabib really pull out? Zach, did that really happen? Because I didn't think, yeah. I just saw, yeah. I don't think that fight was ever announced either, or confirmed. I think they were saying he's on... They were trying to set that fight up, but I didn't think it was confirmed. I've been busy for the last, 2 weeks, you guys know that, so I have missed a lot. But I didn't think that fight was official. Do I think Conor looks different at featherweight? I need to see the player models. What is Real Sport talking about with career mode? Let's go look at it. Let's see what they're talking about. I haven't had a chance to break down the trailer frame by frame, so understand that I'm well aware that I've missed a lot of stuff. I missed a lot of stuff. If I was Khabib, I'd probably retire too, man. He's been through a lot. I know you have that competitive spirit and you want to keep fighting, but he's probably made a buttload of money, super popular. He's on top of the world. I mean, what's left to prove, really? I mean, who has he not beaten that's like a top contender? I would love to see the Gaethje fight, but I mean, after that, who's left? What's the point? I mean, outside of making money, what's the point in fighting like Conor again or something, you know? What's the point in fighting a Poirier again? Gaethje is really the only fight left for him to take. And then after that, it's probably better for him and the division to just move on. Same with this whole Stipe Cormier thing, man. I hate when guys are trying to fight for the title and retire. Like, you gotta... It just destroys the whole, division. It affects the whole schedule. All the guys in line waiting to get to the shot are typically jumped over. I think it's a terrible setup. The 30-0 would look nice. I mean, Floyd with the 50-0, that looked really nice. I would have went for it too, but I think I might be OCD on that type of stuff. Do I think they can actually fix player models? Yes and no. Yes, in the extent that they fixed people like Francis Ngannou in the past. No, in terms of it's not going to look as good as you want it to look. We're not getting these incredible graphics and everything. The graphics are the way they are now for a reason. If you look at all the games, I just went through and compared them all this past week. On Sunday and Monday, I compared all player models. And the games progressively get less graphically intensive as they go on. EA UFC 1, by far graphically, was the best looking UFC game. UFC 2 probably had the most accurate looking graphics, I guess. UFC 3 obviously dropped down, right? They improved features of characters, but they didn't improve really models, like body types. And UFC 4 is probably the worst we've seen thus far. So, we'll see. I don't think they can do as good of a job as people are expecting, but they can make them slightly better. And just being able to do that says, hey, we are listening to you guys and we do care, even if it doesn't seem like it. Even if it seems like we're just sorry you feel that way, hand wave. So, yeah, I complain about that red screen. I complain about the red screen, but I turned it off on day one. You guys heard me in the initial video. If you didn't, you can go back and watch it. I had it on and I turned it off. I was like, this is terrible. It was one of the first bad things I noticed about the beta. I turned it off immediately. You can see a little clip or two from it in my first video, but if you watch that second video, you won't find a single clip of that. So, yeah, I turned it off. Understand when I'm complaining, I want it to be constructive criticism because I'm not trying to downplay our community or games or anything, but it's a video game. I mean, if you're truly mad and upset about it, your best argument is to constructively critique it, and if they don't make the changes you want, do not give them your money. That's the best approach. Marketing 101 from a guy who literally works full-time as a digital marketing manager. Do not give them your money if you don't like the way their product works. It's that simple. I know you guys want to play the game and you want it to be great, but the best way to speak to it, number one, is to voice your complaint. Number two, to not give them your money if you don't feel like they've changed. Yeah, a couple of characters look like their faces were just copied and pasted from FaceScan. I am hyped. TL Boss, I'm hyped. I already pre-ordered the game. I know you guys are gonna get mad at me for that, but I mean, I'm gonna play the game. I mean, what's the point in not pre-ordering it and getting all the bonuses and stuff if I'm gonna buy it anyways on day one? So yeah, and I have EA access. I already had EA access, so I didn't buy UFC 1 through 3 when I got my Xbox One. I use EA access now. So I don't know, man. A big part of me kind of hopes that what's the studio that was doing the WWE games? It's not Ukes anymore, right? What's it called now? Or is it still Ukes? I kind of hope they get the license because they're not working on the WWE franchise anymore. I heard someone say they already got a new license, but I really... Oh, did we hit 1K? Did we hit 1K? Oh, snip. Oh, snip. Hey, boys. 1K. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Thank you, guys, so much. Oh, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. TL Boss, happy early birthday, man. I did look at the new character emotes, man, with the middle finger. I saw it already. Here, let me pull it up. Oh, also, I meant to show this. So these are Khabib's stats. I mentioned in one video, and I don't know if I ever came back to it, but they do have overall numbered stats out of 100. The stars are just what you see initially. Again, it's kind of a casual approach. Thank you guys all for freaking wishing me a happy 1K. I do appreciate it, man. THQ is back. Aren't they THQ Nordic or something like that? They have a studio still. But yeah, they have the overall, so I complained about that, but they are back, and my Google Chrome has decided to give up on life. Here we go. I'm going to show this clip. You guys get ready to giggle a little bit to yourselves. Here we go. If you guys haven't seen this, it's hilarious. Hey, Volt, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank all of you, man. One more time. Oh, God, I love this so much. It's so accurate. Oh, God, the adjusting of the cup is so funny. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that's enough. Oh, my God. I love that clip. Whoever made that, shout out to, I don't know if it's Max Silver 18 or not, but if it is him, that's funny as dirt, bro. That's funny. That shit there had me giggling. Will they no. I don't think Reebok will be updated in the game just because if you look at the first EA Sports game, the Reebok deal, I believe, happened while that game was still out and getting updates. And I got you, Volk. I had to prove your comment, sorry. And I don't think, all right, I shouldn't say I don't think, I know they didn't update the Reebok outfits in the first UFC game. So with the Venom outfits, no, I do not think they'll be updated in this game. I don't think they'll be updated. Someone who actually plays the game should be an EA developer. Hey, man, 440 vibe. I'm sorry you feel that, man. I'm sorry you feel that way, man. Hand wave. Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way, man. So, yeah, it's tough. Oh God, look at this character model. Look at this character model. TL Boss. I play on Xbox One. If I could go back, I would have bought a PS4. I didn't realize all my friends have PS4. I thought everybody had an Xbox One because everybody had an Xbox 360 back in the gap. So I slipped on that one. I should have bought a PS4. I've already spent so much money on this Xbox One now between pre-orders and live and EA access that I can't go back now. But yeah. Yeah, I this is weird, right? Look at Dana in the background. Does Dana have a... Yeah, I heard about Marshall Mind. He was super upset months ago because he was saying they tried to recommend changes to the team, and the team basically was like, we got this. We can do this. No worries. Don't worry about it. We'll handle it. So, yeah. And now we know even more so from behind the scenes that, was it Harrower, I think is his name? He was a dev on the game, no longer. But he was saying that they were trying to make the game more technical and more sim and more realistic to what MMA is, but everybody in high power roles of influence. Yeah, Jeff, that's the guy. Thank you. He was saying that they basically wanted a knockout game, which make Fight Night, if that's what you want. The whole game is boxing and technical, but it's just stand up. Like, if you didn't want to do MMA justice, then why would you make a MMA game? Like, that screams, I know I said I already pre-ordered, but it does scream like, we're looking for the money. We're looking for the casual fans. Which is hilarious. Because games like 2K, Madden, FIFA, the NHL games, even the freaking PGA Tour games, they all approach hardcore fans. So it's a little frustrating. I have zero issue with EA. Let me be clear about that. I get it's all business. But at the same time, I'm a hardcore MMA fan. You know, I put a lot of my time and money into MMA, and I want to see it done justice. Definitely in video game format. You know, that seems like the easiest way to do it justice. I know it's not easy to build a game, but, I mean, when you're on the fourth one, you should have it under control at this point. It seems like the struggle is, Is FIFA not approaching hardcore fans? I always felt like they were. I know they re-release the same game every year, but... Oh, it's an Ultimate Team casualty. Yeah, that'll do it. I don't play FIFA, so I probably shouldn't speak too much on it. But I always thought they were really nice to their... Try to mimic Obama's voice right now as best as you can. Okay. Let me see what I got. Let me get the hand thing together. I got to do that weird thing he does with his hand. My fellow MMA fans, today is a momentous day for all of us. We've been through a lot, but together we can go through even more. Now, I'm kidding. I can't do Obama. I'm not an impressionist. You guys enjoy that? Oh, in the middle of talking about UFC and MMA and video games, random Obama impressions. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, God. All right, I think I can say that, and then I got to get ready for work. All right, Volk, let's do it. You should say Izzy knocks Costa out with the Obama voice. I'm a big fan of Izzy. His fight with Costa, it really changed my entire view on MMA. He really knocked Costa the fuck out. Now, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. That one was even worse. I feel like that one was even worse. I can't get like his mannerisms down. Thank you. Thank you, Lil Doodoo. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. All right, I got to get ready for work, guys. This has been so much fun. Today, I'm going to be working on some scripts. I'm hoping I get one more video out this week. It'll probably be UFC 2 or 3. It might be UFC 1. I'm not sure yet. I was trying to find an Xbox 360. I can't find any in my area that are being sold by trusty people. I was going to go back to Undisputed 3. But yeah. Oh, with Vogue, what Vogue said. Discord. Join my Discord if you haven't already. Let me get you guys the link. Vogue did a great job of getting it strengthened and put together for me. And it's just like texting me on my phone. Oops, that's not the right link. Hold on. It's just like texting me on my phone because I have notifications on. So if you guys ever have a question or you want to show me something cool that maybe I've missed, the best place to reach out to me is Discord. I read everything on there, even if I'm late sometimes. I will drop the link. Give me 1 second. My Discord is slow today. Okay, here we go. Where's my share button? Bop. There we go. Invite. Bam. Edit invite link. No limit. And never. And generate. Copy. Bam. Okay. Sorry. I am slow at everything. Bop. So, yes. If you want to be in contact with me constantly and talk all things MMA related, whatever. We can talk whatever you want to talk. If you guys want to talk about Martial Minds videos more than mine, believe it or not, I will sit in that chat and talk Martial Mind videos with you all day freaking long. And of course, the Discord is the best place to add me if you want to play UFC 4 with me and you have an Xbox One, or you want to play with some of the other people in the Discord that have a PlayStation 4. We're all going to be playing, and I hope to run a tournament both on PS4 and Xbox One. Of course, on Xbox One, I can actually play. On PS4, I'll just have to spectate. But yeah, we're gonna do everything on there. And until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Wish me luck at work today. It's gonna be a long day. Love you guys. Thank you for 1K, and thank you for coming to this stream and hanging out with me for a few minutes. Let's all pray for EA Sports and for UFC 4 that shit gets worked out. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.